Look, most founders and teams crash and burn on market validation because they get stuck living in their own heads. They build what they think is perfect, what they would want, not what the market screams for. And then, when the cold truth hits that no one's buying, they stand there confused, frustrated, burning through time and money like it's nothing. This isn't just bad luck or timing, it's a hard failure in discipline and brutal honesty. It's a problem of ego more than anything. Stop pretending the world will bend to your vision because it won't. Validation isn't a box to check. It's an unforgiving, constant beat you have to live to every day. First, brutal tip. Don't ask customers if they like your idea. Test if they'll pay immediately. Or better yet, sign something that says they will. If you're relying on polite yeses or nods, you're wasting breath. Push for real money in advance or real commitments that mean skin in the game. Anything less is noise disguising failure. Second, never trust feedback that's filtered by social niceties. People will lie to avoid hurting you or because they don't want to think too hard. You need raw, unfiltered reactions. Force them into real conversations where they expose doubts, fears, and frustrations. That's gold. That's what tells you if your product fits the market's deepest pains or if you're just spinning your wheels. Then, stop being obsessed with MVPs as products. MVPs are conversations. MVPs are experiments. Build just enough to start real discussions. Not some polished demo for warm applause, but a sharp, stripped-down version that makes people uncomfortable enough to say what they actually think. If your MVP doesn't hurt a little, it's not real. If your experiments don't piss people off or confuse them, you're holding back. Be ready to destroy your own assumptions with every conversation. If what you hear doesn't match your ego's desires, that's not a problem. That's a gift. Use it. Also, quit chasing volume over quality. Hundreds of meaningless surveys, dozens of fake leads won't save you. Focus on getting your core customers, those who've burned through pain and are desperate for a solution. Find those few who hate your problem enough to pay for a fix today. Those are the only signals worth your time. Everything else is distraction designed to give you false hope. You must get obsessed with the why behind every no, every hesitation, every single detail customers refuse to tell you outright. They guard their true objections because it's easier than looking you in the eye and saying, "This isn't worth it." Your job is to break down every wall, every excuse, and peel back the layers until you get to the real root of their hesitation. And then you get ruthless about fixing that problem, even if it means scrapping your entire product or approach. Here's the hardest truth. If you're not failing your validation, you're probably not trying hard enough. If every demonstration feels great, if every test seems fine, you probably aren't testing deeply or honestly enough. Your product has to face the fire, the hard, brutal questions no one wants to ask. Because if it doesn't, you'll find out the hard way later, after you've burned everything you have, after investors get cold feet, and after time runs out. So stop protecting your idea. Start pulling it apart, start disrespecting your own assumptions, and make real customers do the same. Demand real money, real commitments, real emotion, and when you don't get it, do not sugarcoat it. Tear it down and build back something that your core customers will grab and never let go. This is the only path out of that endless trap of validation failure. No shortcuts, no excuses. Your biggest weapon is brutal, fearless truth. Use it like your life depends on it, because for your company, it really does. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to discover more.